I'm lucky I was posted indoors. That I'll be drawing breath.
Gods, what a...
Be brief.
Awful. Just awful. I spent a fortune on the decor alone. The Void Woken have made quite a mess of the place. Oh, my little Lila looked almost presentable out there. Probably for the best she never got to dig into that cake. She's a bit on the hippie side, you know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm sure you've your own burdens to bear.
Ross taps his foot impatiently and steals a glance at his half-packed boxes.
Be brief.
Awful. Just awful.
Ross taps his foot.
They're alive, and they look hostile. Time to play.
What is happening out here? Haven't we seen enough tragedy today?
He considers the wreckage surrounding the ex-cake. Understanding dawns.
That cake, it came from the doctor, with a letter of congratulation. It was truly a magnificent sight, but the wedding was cut short before we could even slice it. Voidwoken, sabotage, bad cake. You'd think someone had it in for our little lady. Can't say I blame you. I don't want to appear disloyal, but as dwarfen weddings go, this one had a tad more blood than usual. A tad.
lucky I was posted in. I'm lucky I was posted indoors. That I'd be drawing breath now if I was...
The sewers, if that vile stench doesn't deceive me. The lair of the Thieves' Guild must be down here somewhere.
I've spotted a trap.
Crates of death fog. How did they get here? I've spotted something. A city and its people can be measured.
What you doing?
A little girl looks you square in the face. She doesn't smile, she doesn't frown, and she sure as hell doesn't look shy.
You don't come here making demands. This is our home. And that is our painting. You'll just have to die. I'll get my troll to do it. Well, maybe. We'll see. But you'd better be good. Hey, got any money? Yeah? So what? There's loads of paintings. Nah, I'm keeping it. I like it now. Okay, you can have it for this much. Take the stupid painting then. I never liked it anyway.
Lucky find.
The spirit of a painting hovers where the painting itself once stood. The second passion of Lucian, you presume.
I've spotted something.
A dagger of pain shoots through your head, halting your advance instantly. You hear a voice, soft and calm, yet laced with disappointment.
Such a long journey you have undertaken, in the service of thieving charlatans, in pursuit of that which you will never obtain.
A long, sad sigh reaches you from the depths of the void itself.
This is your last chance. Abandon this folly, leave, and never return. I am the past. I will be the future. I am the God King. You are but a misguided servant. Heed my words and leave. I do not wish you harm unless you force my hand. Because my followers are many, my followers are everywhere. Your endeavors are pointless.
The voice fades away, and with it, the pain.
Look, under the shrine. There's a pressure plate.
Only the God King knows the weight of responsibility.
Nice.
Only the God King knows the weight of responsibility.
There's someone here. He seems to be in great pain.
The man before you writhes in pain, oblivious to you. Otherworldly shackles are coiled all around him. The man raises his head with an anguished groan.
Because I refused to talk. I will not talk. There is nothing you can do. Save yourself. I am
I am Arhu. Well, your search is at an end. Apologies if you were expecting a more convivial setting.
He coughs up a gout of blood. Before he can dissuade you any further, his eyes roll back and he loses consciousness.
Tearing his soul apart.
The spirit ignores you, focused as it is on tearing the source from its captive. It stinks of dark magic. The dark stench assails you. The spirit seizes the pain you inflict upon it and turns it back on you. The pain you share nears unbearable levels, and the spirit begins to smile. And then it exists no more. The pain it gave you ebbs away.
Stop! I told you to leave! You're going to kill me! You can't!
He shudders as fresh waves of pain course through him.
Leave, while you still have a chance. And don't touch the...
He passes out, mid-sentence from the pain. The dark stench assails you. The spirit concentrates on tearing the sword. The spirit seizes the pain you inflict upon it and turns it back on you. And then it exists no more.
Stop! Yeah! Stop! Please stop! The pain! It's too much!
His face goes slack as the pain renders him senseless. The man doesn't respond. He's out cold. The dark stench assails you. The spirit seizes the pain, and then it...
I can't fight. I'm too weak. Please.
Our ghost. Pain only. No mutilation. Until you must.
My dear Lord Arhu, You should have told me you were expecting visitors.
Run, you fools!
That, I'm afraid, is a matter of perspective. From where I stand, all of you must die. Everything depends on it.
Why, Kim? Why betray everything for which you once stood?
Betray? I didn't betray the Order. I liberated it. As one of Lucian's pawns, I stood for weakness, frailty. And then the God King showed me the world as it could be. He made me a promise. He promised me a path unburdened by Lucian's pathetic need to defend the defenseless. He promised me a world dominated by the worthiest bloodlines across the ages. He promised me a lasting seat at his glorious table in return for my oath. For the king chooses only the strongest, the most loyal, the most deserving. And now, Godwoken, I uphold the final act of my oath. Your execution. You can forget about finding Lucian. Believe me, no good comes from our so-called divine. I thought you might say that. Never mind. Soon enough, you'll be free of this folly.
composed and dignified, even in death.
Of course you do, Godwoken. Why else would you seek out a tired old spectre like myself? But what you asked was expressly forbidden by the Divine. Lucian was so intent his tomb remained sacred that he enacted the Sorcerer Pogrom. Better to silence all sorcerers than to chance a Godwoken arising and entering. His paranoia was so great, he saw to it that his tomb was turned into a fortress to thwart the likes of you. I swore to uphold his wishes, but that was before the Voidwoken. I know. Lucian's plan has failed. The world needs a Godwoken to ascend. I am not one to break an oath lightly. But I'm also not one to ignore the truth. Not when it's written in my own blood. The void nears. I'd sooner the future be in the hands of a Godwoken than with the Black Ring. Nobody knows every step of the way to Lucian's tomb. But I'll do what I can for you. First, you must get past the Path of Blood. An amulet filled with Source paired with the Scroll of Atonement will let you by unharmed. A man named Saunders was the engineer who designed the Path of Blood. He works as a toy seller now, right here in Arx. Tell him that I sent you. He will give you what you need. Put the amulet on and charge it up by consuming Source. Once it's got 5 charges in it, it'll be ready to go. Bring the amulet and the scroll to the Path of Blood. By the statue of Lucian, there is a hidden mechanism. Set the fully charged amulet in the hidden receptacle, then read from the scroll. But beware, many obstacles remain. I can help with only one. The Death Room is a chamber of many levers. 5 will lead you closer to your goal. The rest will lead you to your death. Each lever is named for a virtue of the Divine. Find the levers whose initials spell the word power. Select these 5 and these alone. Farewell, Godwoken. The Hall of Echoes beckons me.